TimesXP, and a big story has been making waves online after a 26-year-old woman from the US shared her thoughts on Reddit about rising numbers of Indian students that are enrolling in master's program at the US universities. Meanwhile, her post quickly went viral with over 690 upvotes and hundreds of comments. She works at a US university and is pursuing a master's degree in computer science. While using her employee benefits, she noticed something unusual. Almost all of her classmates were Indians. According to her, about 99% of students in the program were from India. Now, this seemed very odd to her because the university wasn't one of the top schools that attracted a lot of international students. In her post, the woman explained why many Indian students come to the US for higher education. She said that they believe an American degree will help them get a job and a visa to stay in the country. However, she has serious concern about their plan. She pointed out that the US job market is already very competitive and it might be very hard for international students, including those from India, to find jobs after graduation. The woman also talked about the financial strain that these students face. She mentioned that many are taking a lot of debt to attend these schools, and she worries that they won't be able to get a job in the US after they finish their studies. She even went as far as calling it a scam, a risky investment that might not pay off. In addition to the academic and financial issues, she also mentioned the cultural differences that she noticed in the classroom. According to her, some Indian students were very loud and would talk over the professor during lectures, which she felt was not acceptable in an American classroom. The post sparked a lot of debate online. Many people shared their concern, but others defended the students, saying that they were just trying to make a better life for themselves. One person commented that it's not a scam, but a delusion. They think getting a master's degree and working in the US will solve everything, but things don't always go as planned. Now, this situation is becoming more common as many international students, specifically from India, come to the US to study. In fact, Indian nationals are one of the largest group of international students in the US, with over 2 lakh students enrolled in American universities each year. In fact, Indians make up nearly 18% of the total international students population in the US. If we talk about Indian students, then it can be very tough for them to find jobs after they graduate, specifically with tough immigration policy and competition for visa like H-1B. If they can't get a work visa, then they may have to leave the US or go back to school. Many students from India are stuck in this cycle of uncertainty, caught between a dream life in the US and the harsh reality of visa restriction and an overcrowded job market. So, while many Indian students are working hard to make a better life in the US, the road to success can be very challenging. Now, this ongoing discussion highlights just how difficult it can be for students to achieve their goal in the US and the challenges that they face both financially and in terms of immigration law. As the story continues to unfold, it will be very interesting to see how both the US policy and public opinion around international students, particularly those from India, evolve in the years ahead. Keep an eye on this story as it develops and follow TimesXP for more such updates.